So Red VTV here after the 14-all draw against Huddersfield Giants. Boys, what did you think of that?
Shite.
Yeah. I think abysmal, personally.
Absolute
I just
rubbish.
think that's the worst side that's ever come to Lansbury Park. Absolutely rubbish.
2 minutes to go, front of the sticks, drop goal, what do we do? Knock on.
Now, was that a result of taking Tommy Lee off? I know he was playing hooker all game. 5 minutes to go, we took him off. We played Morgan Knowles at hooker, and it was a shocking pass out, and the chance was bombed. We actually said off camera, what just knock on in this set, and you can write it. How would you change things?
Get rid of the coach. Get Daryl Powell in.
Would Daryl Powell leave Castleford to come here at this moment in time?
No chance. Not a
Not
chance.
this time, but we're a bigger club than Castleford. Apparently.
Opening 20 minutes, no points on the board. Defensively, we looked pretty solid
then.
first
You
half.
just mentioned it then, right? It's took us, right? We're at home, right? And it's took us 20 to 30 minutes to even get anywhere near the West Stand, right? How would you work that out?
And
We're
yet-
at home.
and yet
Castleford would be 30, 40 points up before you even started.
Yet again, 40 minutes, second half, no points scored.
You have to look, say, were you impressed at all by that Giant side? Because I thought that's probably the worst Giant side who's come here in a long,
that's
long
the worst
time.
side that's come to Lansbury Park, without a doubt. And I can't believe it. We should have put 30 on them easily. Right? All right, they went to go to try. But 30 points easily. A 14-all is embarrassing.
And their last try was never a try, it was a knock-on.
Yeah, from where we were at the back of the West Stand,
it
they
was
looked
a
a
knock-on,
bounty.
to be fair. I thought that myself.
But-
But anyway, that's
but
not the
we
point.
should have been in that position anyway.
Yeah.
We should have won the game.
Should have had
before
to.
that.
I think it's down to your coaching.
Did anybody impress you tonight at all?
I thought Theo. I thought Tommy Makers in tackling again, fantastic. I thought he just took Lomax off. I thought Lomax should never be on that field.
He was injured.
He was injured, he was knackered. I thought he should have gone off. And I think Tommy Lee, I'm sorry, Blissier, there's better players out there, without a doubt. Hooker, Brad Dwyer at Warrington, I don't know, Milner, I don't know, we're not going to get Milner, but there's way better hookers. I've grew up as a St Helens lad watching hookers from, what I don't know, over the last 20, 30 years.
Harry Pinner.
Yeah, Dwyer, whatever, I don't know, but sad, very, very sad. I think when Roby's gone, we're knackered.
Are you looking forward to Easter?
No, not really. I just think.
Sorry, I had to ask.
I just think the Wigan lads.
No.
I just think the Wigan lads are laughing. Really.
I
just think they're going to. I hope they prove us wrong, but I just think that Wigan got more passion, better players, wingers are better.
We're going to have a few players back, I think, and then.
Yeah, I just think we've no chance. Sorry. Even Castleford, I'm sorry, no chance.
Easter Monday against Castleford.
And I'm a St Helens through and through, like ball.
And last question, how long has Kieran got to sort this out?
Me personally, I love Kieran, and I think every St Helens fan thinks the same.
But
We all love him.
He
He's got a
never makes a
statue.
good coach.
He's just there, and I hope he does well, whatever. But I'm sorry, he's not the man.
A good
And I
player
am a
doesn't
St
make
Helens
a
lad.
good coach.
Cheers. 14-all, what do you think of that?
Rubbish. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. I'm not driving. Not acceptable at all. We need a change at the top. Whether it's McManus or Cunningham or whatever, you decide. I'd personally say Cunningham out. As great as he was as a player, he's not done an apprenticeship. He's not served in the lower leagues. He's not a top-class coach. That's what we need.
Stu, what do you think of that? You have a good enough say on the social media? Impressed?
We said before the game, didn't we? These coming here tonight, quite a few injuries. I didn't even recognise half their side. Kumatai out, Kudju out. A lad I've never heard of a full-back. And the biggest thing is as well is a lot of these players that's come back here, it's people that Saints have got rid of. Clough, Gaskell. And you just thought, we're coming up to Easter break now and we've got Wigan and Cass coming up. This is a game we needed to win. And through 80 minutes, Brook played in slippers. Not once did we knock him over. He had 15 minutes kick a ball, ran the game. Second half was just appalling, absolutely appalling.
How do we turn this around?
We don't turn it around at Easter, do we? Wigan and Castleford are looking like 2-0 on defeats. Squad lacks any kind of confidence, not got much pace. The biggest issue for me is the left side has looked quite potent, but the right hand side, every time the ball goes to Louis McCarthy-Scarsbrook, he steps inside. In fact, people in the South Stand where I sit, they call him step inside Louis now, because every time he gets the ball, it's back towards the middle, it sticks. And Ryan Morgan, I don't know how good a player is he. There's nobody's seen him in any kind of space and any kind of decent ball. So the jury's out, because when does he ever get a pass? Tommy Makinson's the same. Someone needs to change them. It needs to change quick.
How long has Kieran got to turn this around? At the end of the day, he relied on Matty Smith coming back, told fans would change, and aside from James Roby, that was probably Saints' best 17 out there tonight.
I think people are talking about that last couple of minutes, whether it was a knock-on or not, and to me I'm not overly interested whether it was a knock-on or not. There's bigger issues out there than whether Huddersfield scored that last minute try. If we'd have walked off winning that game there 14-10, is anyone happy with that standard of rugby out there tonight? It was absolutely appalling.
I thought the first 20 minutes, I think I tweeted that it was rivets and stuff. It was the worst 20 minutes.
There's people Ramsey at South Stand messing about on the phones, checking the Warrington game. Just with no invention, no creativity. Smith's got a good kicking game, but I don't know. We're just lacking any kind of ideas. Lomax took another bang, didn't he? Late first half, struggled second half, never really got into the game. And I think did we get nilled second half? I think we got nilled, didn't we? Yeah. Nilled against that, and this is probably the worst side of the league. I think when you look at the other sides,
I think Widnes may be running them close.
Widnes have got a lot of injuries, haven't they? But I don't think Widnes are as bad as these, and yet they've nilled the second half.
Stu?
I think Lee's nailed it really. Though it's hard to add anything more what Lee said. I think he's nailed a lot of it, but I thought the first half it was reminiscent of Warrington, wasn't it? Cagey 20 minutes, albeit wasn't as good as you said. It wasn't exactly riveting, was it? So it was, we completed sets without actually creating anything, and then we got them 3 quick tries, just like the Warrington game. All right, he missed 2 kicks, didn't he? We looked really potent, like Lee said, down the left. And I thought we're going to kick on now, score some points, good for points difference. More importantly, give us some confidence going into next week for the Wigan game. And like you said, nil second half. But what nailed it for me was, as you mentioned before, Dave, it's just the game management at the end, the composure there. They're setting up for the drop goal. If that was at Wigan, they'd have drilled that over, wouldn't they? No problem at all.
I think one of the biggest things for me as well is 60 minutes gone, and we've still got 3 fresh subs that's never been used off the interchange bench. I think we played 55-60 minutes, and we've still got Walker, Peru and Morgan Knowles jogging up that touchline, and we've just rotated Wamsley twice, and we've played 55-60 minutes for a Super League game.
Do you fear for us over Easter?
I don't think we're going to get points over Easter. No, I don't know any Saints fan that thinks we're going to get points over Easter. The problem then is you're probably going to be second to bottom, third to bottom, miles behind top 5 or 6 clubs, and the club's got a big decision to make over the next couple of weeks.
The issue is, I don't deny that. I think the decision should be made, because I think we're going to be 0 from 3 over this. How we now? Wigan and Castleford are going to beat us. I hope we're not. I hope I'm wrong, but they're going to beat us. But it's who you bring in, isn't it? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know who's available. But what do you do? Because if you change somebody mid-season, it's unfair to let Paul Helens try and run it, or somebody like Derek Traynor. And Longy shouldn't be anywhere near it, because he's part of this current backroom staff. So what do you do? You'd like to think that some things are going on behind the scenes.
At this moment in time, are you confident of a top 8 finish?
No, I said after the league game.
Look at the teams we've been beaten by this year. You look at Wakefield, Lee, tonight, 3 or 4 games really, games with missing talent inside. And to be honest, when you look at the squad and you look at the players we've got on paper, they're a lot better than what we're turning out week in and week out at the minute. And we should be beating Wakefield, should be beating Lee away, we should be spanking these at home. But we're just nowhere near, are we? Absolutely nowhere near.
I think we can all say we're thoroughly depressed. Cheers, boys. Thank you. Right. What do you think of that?
Go on, Kev. Where'd you start? Disappointing. We should never be in the position of being 0-0 against a team who, you're looking at the numbers, they look like a lucky dip on the lottery. I didn't know who they were. I think there were some competition winners out there for Huddersfield tonight. And we get 20-30 minutes in before scoring.
Did we have the ones who didn't win for April?
I think so, yeah. I think so. Yeah, you get 20-30 minutes in and you score your first points. And yeah, Theo, bit of magic to score his first, because I thought we'd ballsed it up. His second was like a winger's run. But we should never be 14-0 against a team as bad as that Huddersfield side and be letting them back into it.
How do we turn things around?
Good
well,
luck with that one.
That's a good question.
You can't change the playing personnel.
You can't. It's got to be the coach, hasn't it? I've been not trying to not say things about Kieran, but it's getting to a point now. I'm sorry, he's been found out, hasn't he?
Does he need help? Does he need someone to come in above
Possibly.
him, an experienced coach or whoever, to come in above him and take a little bit of that pressure off him? Even if he's just a head coach in name, a director of rugby to come in.
Or is it too
and help
late for
him.
that?
It might be too late. I mean, that you have a look at that team. Really, that team should be currently sitting fourth, fifth.
I think
in the
for me,
league.
if you bring somebody in over Kieran now, you're looking at Gerard Houllier coming in over Roy Evans and Liverpool in the past. It just doesn't work, and eventually one of them would end up going, and it wouldn't be.
You're probably right, but is that what we need right now? Is that what Kieran needs? Kieran needs a bit of help, does he? Rather than get rid. None of us want to see him. None of us want to see him sacked because he's such a club legend. But he knows how this club is run and what this club expects. And currently, the expectation levels are well above what is being delivered. It's a shame. But just because his name's Kieran Cunningham shouldn't deflect from the fact that currently it looks like he is so far out of his depth.
Are we looking forward to Easter?
Yeah,
how good's Good Friday going to be?
I'm looking
I
forward
love
to
Easter.
going out getting
Yeah.
drunk on Good Friday. I think that's about it.
Yeah, you don't get a figure like mine from skipping Easter
Well,
eggs, so I'm looking
same
forward
here,
to
mate.
Easter eggs as well.
Yeah.
I don't look for them. But no,
I'm actually not going to Wigan on Good Friday, and that's not like me. So
I am. I'll enjoy it as I always do. What is it, 7 in a row that we've been beaten on Good Friday? So I'll enjoy it exactly the same as the past 7. I can't see us getting much, if anything, out of them. But this is rugby league. It's where something strange happens and we end up nicking a win out against one of
Nothing
them.
comes stranger than winning at Wigan.
Well, beating
suppose.
Wigan or turning Castleford, it's a tough period. To be honest, I can't see us winning either of the games, but stranger things have happened, haven't they?
if Castleford play how they did last night, they'll come here and score 50.
Yeah, that's
And
the
that's
in the first
fact.
half
That's,
as well,
you know,
probably.
Yeah, we're looking that bad.
Right, boys, we better get home before we slit our wrists.
Exactly, yeah.
Join us next time on Red V TV, and we'll be at Wigan pre-game. We should have a video up in the pub, and post-game when we're all half slaughtered, crying into our pints. Cheers.